Where did Xander go?
He apparently has a few things to deal with before we leave, I guess.
I see. Oh, either way, I've gone and prepared the warmest furs I could find.
All right, then.
I'll wait to don them, however.
Of course.
So it's a little backstory of her short version. She is the wife of a relatively wealthy Stygian trader. They were traveling, planning on moving to a new land, and the ship that she and her husband were on sank. He died. Her kid died. A bunch of her stock died, and when she went to meet with the person they were partnering with, he denied all knowledge of the transaction, and furthermore said that with her husband dead, he had no further claim to it, and so she killed him, and she torched a lot of his business, and she fled after. So she's she'll do down and dirty things when she feels the need to. Like, you gotta have the dramatic backstory. Yeah, it's a Locke ripoff for the backstory. Just because it was an easy one to reach for, that was adaptable for this universe, you know? I'm gonna find... Oh, look at this. Find a saddle in all this mess. Oh, yes. Okay. And that's like the cool DLC one that I wanted. Where's the... Trapdoors. This place is so confusing to get around in. Took me hopping on, running around a few times to figure it out.
I will admit I'm partial to the very spicy rubs that they get. You know, the pirates on the southern island tend to be fond of. Mostly out of, well, proximity more than anything.
That's fair.
What? How do I put the saddle on this oh, there it is.
I assume Xander's just doing something.
He said he had something to take care of before we went
I
off.
see.
Wasn't very specific on it.
He tends not to be.
You mean just big open halls, Harris, where you can see everything when you walk in?
That is one shiny horse.
That's my favorite color.
I wouldn't mind it if it wasn't for the shininess.
Almost makes me wish I had brought my horse, but oh well. Alto's fine.
Why can't I
do not
open
know
this
this woman who stretches out her hamstrings so that she may traverse the northern lands with greater ease.
My name's Io.
Io, I am Gandor, son of Maogan. Consumer of flesh and bone, claimant to the three planes, swimmer of the sea of 1,000 waves. Usurper of the Scorpion King, the Undead Emperor, and the Black Yeti.
That's quite the list of titles. I have none.
He's basically fucking impressive.
Perhaps you will gain a title today. Perhaps it will be in your hands, this famed, powerful mace that this Korgoth has. Do you have the will to steal it?
I have the will to do a lot of things. Nice non-answer for
Is
you.
being a thief amongst them?
If that's what's required, yes. I've done worse than thief.
Well then, Io. Perhaps this desire will be tested. Will it not? Unless it will be Rook to be the one to clutch it from the confines of the Korgoth.
Well, she says she's done worse than thieving. I try not to do worse than thieving. But it's mine.
Well, I'm
She can
happy
do
for
all the
you.
The high and shit.
Well, to be fair, what's worse than thievery is relative to a lot of people.
This is true. For if you were to say killing, I would say in the name of what? For if it is honor, if it is conquest, then that is no worse than thieving. It is far more glorious.
Well, she seemingly said it in a way she wasn't too proud of.
Yes.
That's a lot of
Yes.
assumptions to be making of someone who you've only just met.
That's why I like to make assumptions.
I see you two stretch your hamstrings.
Stretch out.
That's my ladder. But you can't do that.
Stretch it out. Stretch out your legs.
Guess she has.
So then, Io, what is this remorse that flashes across your face? Perhaps if you will not tell me now, later.
I don't have remorse. I wish I could me. I can't me.
I'd say that's a bit of a shame. Remorse can lead to growth. Can lead to changes in people. Can lead to, well, a fuller experience in life.
My only remorse is that I didn't do what I did sooner.
Perhaps then you will be quicker with the blade. Xander, what news?
The news is we should mount and move.
Excellent idea.
No time to waste.
Let us mount and move.
Sark, do you have a mount for yourself?
I do, but it's back on my island, and don't worry. I may like to take things slow, but that doesn't mean I can't keep up. Aside
Very well.
from where the horses are going to be less than useful while you're riding them.
We will leave them somewhere in the highlands, maybe.
Yes, maybe you could park them at, well, maybe the Sons of Ymir Longhouse. That could be one place, or just something at Wolfrun.
How about you take Nisha and lead us?
Well,
There's also the piebald there if we can find another saddle.
let's see. I think if we head up to Wolfrun, that'd be the best place to go first. Have you been there before?
I have.
Well, then off we go.
Off we go.
Let us ride.
Just smacking each other.
Let's try not to kill each other.
cannot use while mounted. Oh, I can use my pike while mounted. I don't have a pike.
Ooh.
Just don't stay
Hey, sweet.
for too long. We're on what? Yeah, we're good.
I'm just trying to find the ways for you to get through here without, the usual climb.
Yeah, sorry I didn't pull out a fancy accent for this one, guys. I just... I decided to go with, just that kind of vague... I don't know. It's like a movie accent. It's like a fantasy movie kind of cadence. I don't know how to describe it. Like, no one actually talks like this. No one talks the way that we're talking, but everyone talks that way in... I couldn't tell if the sound, that roaring, was from outside or if that was in here, but I guess it's in,
He does
in
run
the game.
fast, doesn't he?
Indeed he does.
Quick,
You were worried about me.
surprisingly.
But can you keep it up, huh? How's your stamina? Will you make it the trip?
Enough. Yes.
Well, I mean, it's fine. It's the way everyone else is talking, so...
I can recover as long as I have a short break.
It's just funny. It's very much, video game protagonist voice, I guess.
Watch out for these bandits. They may seek to attack.
No.
They would not dare.
Oh, it looks like they would not.
That's smart, then.
I named this horse Dune. My dad plays that Hunter Call of the Wild, and he has a bloodhound on there that he named Dune, and he's sitting there at his computer. Dune! That stupid Dune! Get over here, stupid Dune!
Gates.
The frozen gates it is.
You're not stupid,
The
Dune!
frozen gates.
Actually, Dune is pretty
First
stupid.
part of our
Sweet, cute, dumb boy.
perilous journey north.
I think my horse has leveling up health loss.
Plants here.
That and your usual Celt wouldn't fit too much here. If I was like one of the Celtic races, they're like Sumerians, or it's I can't remember what they call them. But there's like a Celtic-based civilization, so theoretically...
This is an oddly dense patch of wooded area.
I've never seen so dense a forest.
Indeed. Dense wood can only be one thing. No. A sign from Yogg that we are on the correct path.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I was...
Perhaps Yogg is with us this day.
Of course he would be. He was delighted, I am sure, by your partaking in our customs.
I would not dishonor you or your god. All of the Arcadian gods deserve the respect, reverence.
I thought Yogg's whole thing was he didn't care about anything.
This is true.
This is where it starts getting a little rocky for horses.
It's growing colder. I need a moment to don my furs.
Yes.
Hold!
Oh,
Oh no, no, horsey. Why is that? Okay.
That was some.
Oh!
Yeah, they decided to steal a child. That's a big bear.
Kill it!
Yes!
Yes,
It is fallen.
it is. And now I will take its flesh.
Good.
Bear was as large as an elephant.
Yes, they're just picking up random bear cubs.
I guess the bear's an orphan.
Well, to answer your question, yes. Yes, we can get you a bear. Perhaps this one.
You ride?
I don't think that anyone has the ability to tame a bear that well.
I don't think we can ride it, no.
I see. And I have no use for it.
The most vicious creatures I've seen that have been tamed and rideable are rhinoceros.
What about tigers?
You
as
mean-
well?
One can tame a rhino.
Yes,
Yes.
This is most pleasing.
I
This
can
is
do
very
this.
Just the
pleasing
bear
to
with the
me.
horn.
Also,
Being over edgy.
Leo here has a history of being a beastmaster, taming, breaking them, bending them to her will.
That is how we
Another
dealt.
cub. I see. Well, if there is anything
Do you think another mother is going to run up?
service to you, to curry favor, so that you may repay me in such a gift as a rideable rhino. Then you-
What?
This is true.
If we accomplish this deed today, you will have earned anything that you desire.
Oh no, for I am no thief. There will have to be another deed that is worthy of candor.
A victory in the arena, then.
Perhaps.
No, they can make me steal this thing.
Welcome to hell.
What is this?
I hate everything about everything right now.
As I said, it's just sand, but white and worse.
But I like sand. I don't like this. Whoa. Shh, shh.
Someone has placed a perfect bridge here. Built a
Yes.
monumentous bridge.
Convenient.
Yes, people do tend to build bridges, Rook. They don't just appear.
Point being, there wasn't a bridge here before. These people have built one.
Perhaps
Well,
we
I-
leave the steeds here.
Uh-oh.
I think we are on the right
good
path. That is a banner of Castle Savage.
Oh.
Does
I
anyone
had-
else
My
have
head
any-
hurts as well.
Yes. So does
Yes.
mine.
We just take a moment.
Yes,
and,
yes.
Yep, server
Get
issues.
your steed ready to be moved.
Well, yeah, who's Who's the short guy we're playing with? The cannibal. Remember the guy Bambi Bell talked in front of Hank? I don't know what you're talking about. Tackled? Wait, it's oh my goodness, his name's escaping me. Roscoe? It's Roscoe? Good thing I wasn't Scottish, because he'd be sitting there going on and on about how much he hates Scottish. Okay, so not Roscoe, yeah. That's Middle Ditch. Oh, okay. I've heard the name before, but I can't think of any... Goodness, this is loud. I can't think of any. Oh, great. Oh, that would probably be Middle Ditch. Why am I in a crevasse? Hello?
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 There you are. Oh my...
What just happened?
Did that just shoot from your wrist?
Yeah,
Oh.
see the crossbow.
It's insane.
Stay away from that fog.
How did you figure this out?
I came across a few things. Turns out you just add the right mixture of rocks and powders. You can make a little smoke type thing. Figured it might be good to get away with.
To get away with, yes. I think it will be needed.
Really?
Did you
Or
bring
better yet,
lockpicks?
I just shoot it at quarter.
My head, it aches.
I wish you mentioned this earlier, I'll be honest with you.
It's a sort of
no.
headache that I think everyone encountered.
We will leave the horse.
It will also depend on
Yes.
what sort of locks he has. Because I can only make very
Yes.
bad bone.
We'll figure that out. This is
Let us
important for information gathering.
Well, we are going to have to
that
go
we have to...
past.
No, I'm standing out of the water for that reason.
If you understand.
This cold's unbearable.
Alright. Let's go.
Let's start climbing.
Io, do you at least have something to snack on?
Yes, I have honey and those apples.
Well, I meant of the warming.
No, ow!
I've got plenty. Come here.
Yeah, I have some as well. Make sure you get a sip if you're thirsty.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Also, to clarify, that smoke shouldn't harm you in any sort of way. Just don't breathe too much of it in.
We're so loud if we're trying to sneak up, you know?
Never within sight from here. I don't think so. But in general, we do need to be headed this direction.
I just feel like
I'm
directional.
reminded again how much I dislike the snow.
Yes. I've experienced the cold before, but nothing like this.
I have not experienced the cold outside of the state itself.
Well, it is one of the natural defenses that you'll have to deal with if you plan on taking on Castle Savage.
We are being followed. Someone behind us.
Cold cuts through my loincloth.
He's on a horse.
Spectral horse.
Is his hand uplifted?
Who goes there?
Declare yourself.
Ew, oh, that's such a cool ghosty horse.
Declare yourself, stranger.
That's so cool.
Greetings, stranger. My name is Cassia.
Oh, let's see. I've come across this one before. At least if the horse is any indication.
I love the
See,
horse.
you would be Cassia.
Or are you the one in purple? Yes, the one I so apologize for earlier. Caught me quite off guard.
Yes, well, I can forgive a errant swing. But it is rather cold and my companions are not precisely prepared for as bad as it can get around here.
Very cold.
Are you affiliated with Castle Savage in any way?
I do not know of this Castle Savage. Is this, I suppose, up here in the snow?
Yes. Supposedly the highest peak, but if you're not affiliated with him, then I think, well, it's not that we are trying to be hasty, but we might need to get going before they run out of snacks.
Cassian.
No.
But
Are you
yes.
from these lands? You from the north?
No, I am from far to the south, deep in the jungles.
Deep in the jungle. I have a question for you and you must answer me truthfully. How did you come about this spectral steed of yours?
I know, I want that horse so bad.
Aaron was a horse of mine for a very long time. He served me quite well in life and now serves me well in death.
Horse. You're a sorcerer.
I am not fond of that word, but I suppose some may describe it as such.
What do you think? Should we need one for this trip?
Need a sorcerer? You welcome a curse.
We are going against a sorcerer. Perhaps fighting magic
Tell
with
him not.
magic might be good.
League. How can one believe the words of someone who weaves such black magic?
We cannot, alas. However, what is it that you seek, my friend? What is it that drives you?
Our souls, no doubt.
Nothing quite like that. I am a herald of Jabal Sag. It is my duty to protect Dawn Grove, keep the jungle safe. Beyond that, well,
I feel like you're in the wrong
I'm out
area
here
for
today simply
jungle.
to seek a little ice and get to know these parts of the lands.
I see. What if I told you that your lands were in danger by someone of the north, of these very ice that you seek? What if I told you that one day your grove will be destroyed by this person?
Do not take kindly to any interlopers who wish to do the
Whoops.
grove harm.
Well, then we are in accord. Perhaps we can even be allies. But we will have to learn much more of you, my friend. We are wary around sorcerers. You may not like the word, but that is the truth of things.
It is so. They are the cause of much blight, to enrich themselves in personal power, at the cost of all else.
There is a reason I tend to keep to myself. I am not any more fond of many of those who wield magic than you are.
Yet you do so none the same.
Do so because it's a necessity. Is this correct? Because you feel like you have to do it?
Oh, do not speed. Do not spoon feed him his half-truths, Sander.
I've met people like this before. They practice these wicked sorceries in order to protect others. It often ends the same way, though.
It is possible for those who practice sorcery to be remorseful.
Absolutely, it is.
Those who
However-
follow Jabal Sag respect both life and death. It is a balance. All magic comes at a cost. Only use
It
when
does.
necessary.
I've met people like you, my friend. Back in Tehran, there are those who wield necromancy for the good of others, or so they say. I wish to speak with you more. You can seek us out at the Eclipse Palace. It is to the north of the shipwreck on the west coast.
To the north of the shipwreck.
You know of the shipwreck. A pirate captain, known as Maul, lays claim to it. To the north of it is a palace made of gold and stone, as opulent as anything you have ever laid your eyes on. I trust you will not be too covetous, sorcerer.
I have no interest in opulence or gold. I do believe I know the place you talk about. I have been in that part before. Seen the shipwreck, seen the many vessels dashed upon its shore.
Very well. We are on an important mission, so we must leave. But should you want to speak with us again, you will find us there. I hope to...
I was
Have your
so
acquaintance
dark in
again.
the snow. She just disappears in the
Yes,
contrast.
very well, I shall come pay you a visit. What did you say your name was?
My name is Xander of the Sands. To my right, my good friend Gandor, the War Maker. The... Go ahead with your titles, my friend.
Ooh, there's food downstairs, man.
I am Gandor, son of Maogan, consumer of blood, flesh, and bone. Claimant to the three planes.
Okay, I get
Swallower of
it.
the
Thank
sea
you.
of 1,000 waves.
Stop
Usurper
it.
of the Scorpion King, the undead Emperor, the Black Yeti,
Hey, Dune.
War Maker.
I see. You have quite the name.
Indeed.
Do I have a
To my
floating
left.
belt?
Is Sark. Behind him,
Yes, we've
Io.
met.
And then behind her, Rook.
Ah, Rook. I saw a posting on Maroon. I recognize that name. I may have some business for you.
I'd be interested to talk.
Certainly, I know you have much to do and it is quite cold, so I shall not keep you.
Feel free to leave a little posting up at the palace if you wish to talk some more.
Yes, certainly.
Oh. Good luck on your journey, my friend.
As to you all, sounds like it is quite the venture. I hope it is fortuitous.
I hope so. I hope so. But we must be off.